speaking the truth.
We're taking up space.
We are breaking the silence on menstruation.
This is the Red Dot Podcast. Woo!
First, stay fresh and clean. Nips are lies, you are a queen. Zero shame, oh yeah, shine so bright. Period power, own your light. Period power, own your light.
Hi girls, you know the drill. It's your girl Michelle, and with me in the studio today are Gifty,
Rachel,
Sylvia. Welcome to
The Red Dot Podcast. Woo!
So girls, we've been talking about so many topics in different episodes. We've gone from masculinity, period poverty, and so on. But we'll be talking about a different topic today.
Yes, girl.
Once again, welcome back to the Red Dot Podcast, where we break the silence, bust the stigma, and build power through real conversations about periods in Nigeria. Today's topic goes beyond biology. It's about justice, accountability, and human rights. We're talking about legal rights and menstrual health, advocating for policy change. Because the truth is, many girls in Nigeria miss school, suffer infections, or face shame simply because the law does not protect their rights to menstrual dignity. So what does the law actually say? And what would a just period-friendly Nigeria look like? Let's find out.
Okay.
So, are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, so most of the time, schools do not offer pads, right?
Yes, that's
And
true.
we all know that is a necessity that every girl should have.
Yes.
Very true.
Yes, very true.
And even when we go to schools most of the time, especially in my school, they don't sell pads. And the nearest place to get a pad is out of the gate, which is very, very sad,
Yes.
right?
Yes, that's.
So that is to say, Nigeria today, there's no specific law that guarantees access to sanitary products, menstrual education, or even sanitary facilities in schools and public spaces.
You know, Michelle, to add up to what you said, you can actually walk to your school shop and you can use your money to buy textbooks,
Exactly.
cardboard
You can buy
paper,
anything
pen,
you want.
yes. And you will end up not seeing any sanitary product there. Because it is not made compulsory. There is no law, like you said. There is no law guiding that. And there is no law that says, oh, in every school shop, there must be a sanitary product in that shop.
Exactly. And the nearest place to get a sanitary product is out of the gates. And then the school doesn't allow us to go out of the gates, right?
Because anything can happen. We are supposed to be under the school's protection.
And imagine you not having that necessity in school and you having to leave the school. Imagine you now, it comes and you don't have any sanitary product with you. What then do you do?
Yes.
Then you have to wait till the ending of the school
and get
to go
stayed
outside. And you can imagine how uncomfortable that would be.
Yeah.
Because that would be very uncomfortable for me.
Yes. Probably you might even stay.
Yes, and it can be very uncomfortable for every other girl, not only us here. You know, also there are no requirements for menstrual health to be included in curriculums.
Yes.
You know, to be sincere with you guys, I've not really heard of menstruation as a topic on its own.
Even when I was taught in school, it wasn't a topic. It was just
under a subject. When they were talking about puberty, they were like, oh, as a girl, you start menstruating, you start developing puberty. And nobody is trying to say, oh, this is what this menstruation is all about. They are just saying, you start menstruating and nothing more, which is definitely wrong. So it needs to be included.
And the sad reality is that we don't have budgets for pads. There is no national budget. You can see budget for fuel. You can see budget for different things in Nigeria. But how many times do you see pads on the news?
Not even on a billboard. Talk about a newspaper.
So you don't see pads being budgeted. And then they are very expensive as well. It's not really affordable and accessible to every girl.
That's true.
And it can be really sad and it can make us feel very powerless that we don't have we don't
a
have
right or say on what actually affects our body.
Thank you.
Now, this is not just a neglect, it's a violation of dignity. Menstrual health is linked with education, health, and equity. All rights protected under the Nigerian Constitution and international treaties Nigeria has signed. But without legal rights, these laws are not even enforced. So to say it is not just about providing laws, it's about them being enforced.
Yes, because they're just words. They are not put into action.
All they do is to sign the laws, but they are not put into action. So all we're saying is these laws need to be put into action.
Yes, it needs to be enforced.
So girls, have you ever wondered what are the real life impacts of policy gaps? You will all agree with me that when the law is silent, the consequences are loud and clear.
Very loud.
Very clear.
true.
Yes, because you will see it clearly that, nobody is obeying this law. Nobody is obeying the law that says pads should be provided in every schools.
Yes,
pads
every month.
Yes, to every girl in Nigeria. Girls in rural schools use cloths, tissues, and newspaper. And because they cannot even afford a pad.
Because pads are very expensive. I've also heard that some girls use leaves.
What?
It sounds crazy, but it actually happens.
How do they manage to
And imagine how uncomfortable that, imagine how uncomfortable that would be. Because pads are very expensive. At least, even though it can't be free, but at least let it be affordable for every girl to have access to. So you can imagine a girl using leaves. Imagine you wearing leaves to school.
No, that is not good. Not good.
And some even use mosquito nets.
Worse.
You see how wild it is.
It is really, really not good. And we are opening ourselves to more diseases because these are the diseases we are trying to prevent, and the menstrual practices we end up carrying out will lead to those diseases.
And the painful part is that it's not the girl's fault, it's how expensive pads are.
Yes.
And even when a girl uses rags, detergent is there. Detergent is expensive because you have to
wash
it. Let me not say rags. Let me say clothing.
Yes.
It's very expensive as well. There's detergent, there's soap. All those things also add up to the cost as well, right?
Yes. And believe me, the process in maintaining those clothes is really hard because you have to use hot water to wash it. You have to sun dry it. Imagine it's during rainy season where you hardly see the sun, and you have to iron it again. So you see, they don't have any choice. Girls don't have any choice. We are being pushed to the wall. That is why we end up using other products.
That's why we need budgets for pads.
Yes, you're very, very right.
important. And pads to be affordable for every girl to have access to.
Yes. And also, some girls misses 4 to 5 days of every month.
Can you imagine? Imagine me missing school.
Yes, 4 to 4 a week. Because 5 days, Monday to Friday.
And some girls sees their menstruation 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
And so if you're putting 4 to 5 days on an average, that's like a week on school days. And missing a week. Tell me you will miss a lot. You will miss a lot. Because
I mean, one day I've missed a whole. And imagine 1 week, then 2 weeks again.
Or maybe you missed revision week. Next week you're coming for
exam.
What are you going to write?
Most teachers tend to tell us areas of concentration. And then you just come, like Gift said, you miss your week of revision and you just resume school and boom, you're on exams.
Imagine how frustrating that
you won't even be settled.
Start form. And that is when
then they'll ask you, some of the teachers will ask you to ask your classmates. And imagine the teacher taught only maybe 5 ways to get to an answer. And then you're asking your classmate, and your classmate only understands one. And maybe the classmate doesn't even understand that enough to even teach
for you to understand.
And what the teacher has explained, you will not be able to get it from your fellow students.
Exactly.
Yes,
and
that's
imagine
very, very
when
true.
they give you an exam, and then that part you missed in school is the compulsory question.
Yes, and they're like, use this specific method.
And then you don't understand. Where do you now begin with?
Definitely you're going to fail that question. That is it. Because we all know we're not supposed to cheat. That's it. So definitely we are going to fail that question.
These are like some of the consequences of the government or their country not budgeting for pads, because it also affects education as well.
Yes.
So this is not only a girl's issue.
Yes.
And a country's issue is education issue is everyone's issue.
Yes, that is very true. And we can also say that these harmful menstrual practices also cause infections and skin irritation.
That's true.
And now we're always talking about the impact on school. Now let's look at our body. We are more prone to diseases as girls, and carrying out harmful menstrual practices is like opening ourselves more to diseases and infections. Because me on my own, I don't even like feeling so uncomfortable, if anything is wrong with my body, I feel so uncomfortable that I need to tell a trusted adult. So these are little things that we need to consider as girls, and also the lawmakers need to
consider.
And again, when a girl is infected, you still have to buy medications to treat your infections. Because
and then that's why they say prevention is better than cure.
Yes.
So instead of providing that funding for the parts, you are now using it to treat yourself.
But the painful part is that girls now go through this, and it's not their choice because of
the laws are not made.
They can afford as well.
The laws are not even made, and even if they are made,
funds for it,
they are not even enforced. That's it. Now, meanwhile, menstrual products are still taxed as luxury goods.
Can you imagine?
Luxury goods. Like, how on earth will you compare my jewelry, my necklace, my earring to a basic necessity like pad? How?
And then shaving stick is even more
cheap. Because you can get a shaving stick at 100 naira and you can get your pad for 2,500 naira or even 3,000 naira.
That's true.
And imagine you using your own budget just keep for that. Can you imagine how much it will take out of from your own allowance if you are giving one
very,
as
very
well,
true.
right?
Yes.
And girls cannot be going to school and also working at the same time.
You're very right, Sylvia, because I don't know why as a student that I am, I should also work and also use my money to buy pad.
You will work, you will go to school, and then your money for your work, you end up buying pads
with it.
Okay, if I'm being given an allowance of 200, how much is pad? And how much am I going to spend?
Girl, if we go to school, we're being given our transport and we're also given the money to use and buy biscuit and sweets. Now, will you start saving up to buy a pad? Will you? Because you will end up starving yourself at school.
Yes.
So this is us calling out to the government and high authorities that this is what we need as girls. We need pads. We need pads to be distributed in every organization.
Be accessible to
affordable rate.
And also in schools.
Yes. It should be free, because I don't see why we buy pads. It's something that you can go to a school or any organization and then share free pads to girls.
And even though it might not be free, at least make it affordable. That every girl should have access to
price.
Yes, exactly. Because me using 2.5 every month, you can imagine. And prices don't go down. They go higher. They keep on increasing.
So there are chances of we using 4,000 naira and 5,000 naira to buy pad.
Yes.
Girls, this tells us that our rights are not being prioritized and it is not good. This sends a message that menstrual dignity is not a priority, and that needs to change.
Definitely.
It needs to change.
So some of the policy changes you guys have mentioned are really very beautiful, and I really, really hope that the government, if you are listening to this, you put this into consideration and put action, and not just listen and just go. We need actions. We need proof, and that we are being heard in this society, right?
Yes, girl.
That's very true.
And first of all, we need to also pass a menstrual health and hygiene bill. Passing a menstrual health and hygiene bill takes a lot, because you can't just sit there on your seat and just say, oh, I'm passing this bill for menstrual health. Every month you can distribute pads in schools. Every month you can visit girls, all these boarding schools, and bring them pads, bring them tampons, bring them menstrual cup. No, it doesn't work like that. You need to stand on your feet, you that is making that law, to make sure that it is being carried out.
Exactly.
Because you need to be very sure that the people who are carrying out this action are very trusted and authentic. So you can't just sit and say, oh, I send this group of people, go there and carry out this.
Yes, they might even fail massive. They might fail because you can give them the money and then they use it for something else.
Yes.
And then they'll tell you, oh yes, I did it. I went to this social school. I distributed pads. Meanwhile, it's a lie.
Yes,
So
they did not.
they
That's
need to
it.
stand on their feet to make it a proof. For us to know that yes, it's really true. They are doing something for us.
Okay. And also, menstrual health should be inculcated in school curriculum.
Very true.
I would say it should be made a subject. Not even a topic, a subject.
Let boys and girls learn about menstruation.
Not only girls.
Some boys run from menstruation. Whenever they say we are to teach you guys menstruation, they'll say, oh shit, that smelling thing, that dirty thing.
Well, the first thing that comes out of their mouth.
Yes, actually, that's
Why am I supposed
We
to
are
learn
boys. We don't
menstruation?
need to learn what girls use Pampers. What do you want to use Pampers for?
But the painful part is that most of the time, menstruation is not really taught in schools as much as it should be. Because when I first heard about menstruation, it was under the topic puberty.
Yeah.
So I didn't learn exactly what menstruation was from school.
They will just tell you menstruation is the monthly flow of blood, period. And that's it. No one is going in to say this is what happens. This is what happens when you menstruate. This is how your body should respond. This is how you too should respond
Because
when you're menstruating.
I didn't learn how to calculate my period in school.
Okay.
Did you guys learn?
Honestly, I did not.
No.
I did
Which
not.
is really sad because that is something we should be all girls should be taught in schools.
Yes.
So this is a topic that teachers should put focus and put their time, set aside time to teach girls. And it should also be as a topic, not just listed under
a topic
things as well.
And you know, they need to make menstruation day a public holiday for all the girls.
Thank you for that point. You know,
Day
on
for
the
the
28th of May, I want to walk on the streets with my red. I don't want to go to school on that day. I want to be at home, resting, enjoying myself. I want to walk out to the streets and I can see a guy or anybody that can come and give me red rose and say Happy Menstrual Hygiene Day. I want we want this everywhere.
Celebrated.
Just like the way Valentine is celebrated.
Yes, everybody with their red and
us too, we should have a day like that
for the girls.
For Menstrual Hygiene Day.
yes, we definitely deserve it.
Yes.
Thank you for that. We deserve it. Some countries like Kenya, South Africa, and Scotland have made way. So, girls, what is Nigeria still waiting for? What are they waiting for? We all know that we have lawyers, we have advocates, and we even have organizations, but we just seem not to see anything working out.
Nothing is happening.
We know they are there, but we don't see anything in action. We don't see anything happening. So, what is actually going on?
As you said, Scotland, I was reading an article as well where they said they have removed taxes from pads.
Okay.
So you can imagine a country
Removing tax on pads.
and
Believe me, the girls in that country will be so
would be
happy.
so happy.
They will love it.
They'll feel like, oh, there are lawmakers who still remember us as girls.
And
Yes.
wow. If this should be done in Nigeria, it will make all the girls happy.
Very, very happy. Very happy.
Imagine you walk into any toilets and you see a pad there. Wouldn't it be nice?
You'll be like, wow, these people are serious. Wow, I love. You won't even come back there again. That's it. You want to go, you wouldn't want to go to a building where there is no pad as a girl for you. So you want to come back to a place where you feel you are welcome there. Girls, we've been talking and basically listing all the problems and saying lawmakers. So how can we be part of this movement? Policy change does not just happen in a vacuum. We need to take steps. We need action plans. We need to put in effort, and it can only happen when we demand for it. So I feel we should first of all sign petitions calling for menstrual health legislation.
And the laws should be made compulsory.
Yes, because laws can just be made and they are not. So they need to be made. They need to be made compulsory for all organizations, for all individuals, and basically all institutions.
Because petitions can be signed, but the actions are not
taken.
Might not be seen.
Yes.
So we need actions to be made.
And raising awareness everywhere.
Yes, it's a
by
very
sharing
good one.
episode like this.
Yeah, on the Red Dot podcast.
Breaking the silence.
But it was
needs to be done everywhere because silence is a big barrier
Yeah, you're very right. Thank you, Siva, for that. Silence is indeed a great barrier. And also, we need to support NGOs as girls.
Yes.
Because you don't expect NGOs to come to your community and they're distributing pad and you are shying away. You don't want to go there. There's this mentality that when a group of people come to your community and they are sharing people, you go there because you want to beg or this. No, it doesn't work like that. You go there because you want to support them. You go there because, you want them to feel appreciated.
Yes.
You go there because you want to tell them that, we appreciate the fact that you are here and we are really grateful for that.
And I also want to share a real life story that happened. I have a friend in the northern part of Nigeria.
Okay.
And she said an alumni of the school, as an ex-student, came back to the school and distributed free pads. And the person said she was going to be distributing pads every month.
Wow.
And immediately...
That's
very nice.
Yes.
And immediately that happened. Guess what happened?
What happened?
Guess what?
What happened?
Yes.
Just in the
house.
Spill the bit.
The attendance of girls increased.
Wow. That's really, really nice.
This clearly shows that the girls were not getting better treatment where they were because no one was listening to them. No one was hearing their voices. No one was even saying, these are girls, they need pads. No one was. They were just there. And this shows that we need to really put in more effort.
Yeah, and she said that girls who were missing schools often started coming to school every single day.
Wow.
Like
Definitely they will come because the pads are available.
Yes.
The pads are available.
So definitely no one wants to miss school when the pad is there.
Yes. And if this should be brought into Nigeria, all the girls will
go to school.
Yes.
They will want to go to school.
Even when you don't have class that day, you will still want to go to school.
Even if they want to give holiday, they will say no.
No, we want to go to school.
Yes.
Yes, we need school. School is very important because there is pad there and there is laws that are guiding it. And these are what NGOs are doing. If only the government will join forces with the NGO, this will go a long way.
Yeah.
And also, we need to write to our representatives to protect girls' rights. After signing these laws, we need people who will protect girls, who will make sure that these laws reach us as girls. So we need to write to them. We need to make sure that they hear our voices and know that, this is my post. I need to remember these girls. I need to protect their rights as girls and make sure that they have the needed things as girls.
If not very soon, march to the National Assembly.
Very soon when we wear our Timberland and march into
the start listening.
Of course, we'll go there and display to them that, okay, girls, this is what we need. If it's not done, we're not leaving this place.
Silence.
We'll break that silence in this and bust the stigma.
Yes.
Look at us. We're adolescent girls. We've had girls who are as young as 13
on this same table.
On this same table speaking because we want something to be done. We're not asking for too much, are we?
No,
we're not.
Just asking for pads, and that's it.
That's
a
what
law
we
that
want.
Guides us. That's all we are asking for as girls.
Yes.
So you don't get to say it's too much. No, you don't get to say that.
So it's not when I'm now 18 that you tell me to come and vote.
Believe me, I'm not going to vote for you. To be frank,
because my needs weren't heard.
Yes.
So I wouldn't vote
for someone who is not even willing to help out. No,
Yes.
I am not going to vote. To be frank, I am not voting. That's it.
So
that's the
nobody
plain
should
truth.
stop me to vote if pads are not being distributed to every girl.
No.
You didn't help me, so I can't help you.
Yes. Our female leaders, why are they not advocating for us? We hardly hear them even speaking on topics like this, talking about pads, talking about fighting for girls to have access to necessities like this.
That clearly shows that they are not even looking at our rights. That clearly
know
do they even know our rights?
Important.
We don't know our
They don't even know our rights. They don't know our needs as girls.
Yes.
That's what it clearly shows.
Do we even know our female leaders?
In the first place.
I don't know. Yes.
Do we even know our female representatives?
No. Because
I don't know. Do you
they're
guys
not doing
know?
anything. So I don't
Believe me, if they are working, who will know them? Who will know them?
everywhere.
Everywhere. They will be known everywhere. Oh, she is the woman who made sure that every girl in every secondary school had access to pad and never missing school for anything. They will be known. Definitely they will be known. But since no one is doing anything, they are not putting in action They're not known. They're
And
just there.
imagine girls giving testimonies and say, wow, this female
I love her. She's my role model.
Yes.
She has done a lot.
She helped me.
Yes.
She fights for our rights.
I mean, I benefited from that. Nobody is saying
And
anything.
definitely they'll be in the history books because
Yes.
they fought for girls and definitely that
And
would be
protected
so
our rights as
amazing.
girls.
Menstrual health is not just a girl's issue. You all can agree with me, right?
Yes, we
It's
do.
not. It's a legal issue, a rights issue,
Sure.
a national issue. And Nigeria cannot, I repeat, cannot progress if millions of girls are left behind every month simply because the law refuses to protect their periods. Let's change that together. Thanks for listening to the Red Dot podcast. If this episode inspired you, please share it, talk about it, write about it, organize around it. And never forget, your period is powerful and it deserves protection. Until next time, make sure you like, comment, share,
Subscribe.
yes, and
Follow.
definitely share, and send it to a friend and even your enemy too. And everyone, just share and engage on this, okay? We love you. Bye.
Shine so bright. Period